Hi there, I'm Nick Peterson. I'm one of the counselors.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen Smella. I'm another counselor here at Fossil.
We have a really important advisory lesson coming up today. Registration is upon us later on this month, and so as a setup for that, we have three really important things that we would like to do. The first thing is we're going to show you how to read your transcript, which hopefully you have in hand. Second, we're going to be looking into student view, so you can check your progress towards graduation. And then third, and this might be kind of a bumpy ride, but we're going to go into career cruising and use the course planner tool. So get your laptops out, have your transcripts in hand, let's get started.
Okay, so today in looking at your transcript, we want you to come away with two things. One, learning how to read your transcript and understanding why it matters and why it's important. And then we're going to show you how to complete the course planner in career cruising. So first things, what exactly is your transcript? Well, this is a permanent record of all of the course history that you've taken for classes that you've earned high school credit. It counts for your credits and it counts your grades. We use this for applying for college, tracking your credits to make sure you're on track to graduate. A lot of times we use these for scholarship applications, verifying GPA for car insurance and other things. This is a really, really important document. One of the biggest things that you're going to see on your transcript is the box called Course History. Here is where it lists by semester each course you've taken, each grade you've earned, and how much credit you've earned in each of your classes. This gets updated each semester, and it also lists the classes that you are currently taking for credit. All right, you'll also notice a box that says GPA and class rank. Our GPA is based on a 4.0 scale. If you look in the box, it says GPA summary. We will either use your adjusted cumulative GPA or your cumulative GPA, whichever one is higher. AP classes do count for an extra boost in your GPA, so that's kind of the difference between the adjusted and the cumulative.
All right, moving along to the graduation summary. This is the section that does the accounting on how well you're doing compared to the PSD graduation requirements. So this example student is pretty far along, as you can see. In this first column, you'll see the required courses. It lists all the different categories in the subject area, and then at the bottom, the total is 240 credits to graduate. Next, you see the completed column. That's everything that has been done thus far. And this student has completed 176.5 of the 240. You can see, looking up the column, the different subject areas that have been satisfied. For instance, this student has done 30 credits of math, or 3 years of math already. Good for them. Next is the work in progress column. This one can get a little bit messy depending on how the courses are being categorized, but it's somewhat accurate. You can see that this student is registered in 67 credits for this school year. Finally is the needed column. This student's doing great. They only need 25 credits left to graduate. You can look at the course guide website. We already have that ready in time for this lesson. It's FRHScourseguide.org. Visit that and you can find information about the graduation requirements and what courses can fulfill these graduation requirements as you start planning ahead. All right, the time has come to move on to the next part. So we're going to open up some tabs in your laptops and fire up Career Cruising and Student View. Hang with us.
Okay, hi everyone. Here again, we are going to be just looking at Student View and showing you the resources that are on there. So if you don't already know this, you can access Student View through the Q Links page on the Fossil homepage. So at the top, you're going to click on the Student View link. And we have a student pulled up here. So when you get to the Student View page, you're going to click on the menu bar on the left-hand side, you're going to click Course History. When you click on that, you're going to want to make sure that up at the top right-hand side, you're going to click on Graduation Status, which is right next to Summary. Okay, what that's going to do is pull up your graduation status, and this screen should match the graduation summary on your transcript. Again, you can see the required column that tells you all of the number of credits that are required for each graduation bucket. It will tell you how many credits you've completed in each of the graduation buckets. It will tell you the courses that you have in progress. And it will also tell you the remaining credits that you need to earn before you graduate. This student is doing great. They have 151 credits left to earn.
Now we ask you to have this tab open for your student view because it's always up to date, and in case you lose your transcript, this is a great way to go back in and check your status all the time. Now we're going to embark upon a really interesting detour into career cruising. We're really excited about that, and we're going to start using the course planner tool. So if you forgot how to navigate into career cruising, here's how you get there. Back on the Fossil Ridge homepage under the Quick Links menu, just click on Career Cruising. Remember, you have to be logged into your browser's Google page as yourself with your PSD credentials. Then the login link should work flawlessly. So when you get to your Career Cruising landing page, it looks like this. And to find the course planner, simply click on the area that has your name. It'll bring up a sidebar here that has the My Course Plan icon. Choose that, and it should load into a screen that looks just like this.
Okay, so what we want you to keep in mind as you are doing your course plan is that this should always be a work in progress. This should be something that reflects your most current thinking and should change as you have new experiences and new interests and new goals as you get further and further through high school. So you'll notice for this student, we're going to kind of explain to you what's already in your course plan and then what you will add to your course plan. So this student, you'll look here under Year 9, has a list of classes that they have taken and also what grades they earned in each class. Okay, you'll notice that if a course has been completed and is registered as something that they have already taken, they'll have a letter grade here in the corner of this class bar. If a class bar is listed but does not have a letter in it, it just means that you're currently taking that class or have currently planned to take that class in the future. So you'll notice that this semester, this year in 10th grade, this student is taking French 3. They are taking a math lab. They're also in advisory. They are in health. They are in earth systems, as well as geography, journalism, and math class down here at the bottom, and world lit. So what we would like you to do is you're going to build out your next years of high school. So if you are currently a freshman, we want you to plan for your sophomore, junior, and senior years. Likewise, if you are a sophomore or a junior, you're going to plan for your next years. The goal is to just help you plan ahead so that you can take the classes that you want and you have enough time to do that before you graduate. So here's how it actually works. Junior year, we require all juniors to take U.S. history. So in order to add that U.S. history class, you're going to go ahead and click in the box, and the list of course offerings for U.S. history is going to come up. You have to add each class a semester at a time, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to take U.S. history semester 1 next year, and that just pops up the course description. And you're going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and you're going to add that course. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit weird because you can only add one semester at a time. So we're going to go ahead and add the second half of U.S. history. This is something to keep in mind as you are adding classes in other areas. If you click on the select drop-down menu, each graduation bucket is represented on here. So as you are going through and you're planning for your graduation requirements, you can click on the actual bucket and it will tell you the classes that are offered that will meet that graduation requirement. So we're going to go ahead and add the second semester of U.S. history, and we'll call that one good. So you might be asking, well, how do I even know what to add and where do I add it? You can refer over here to this graduation tracking box. If you click on Learn More, what this box should reflect is all of the other credit requirements that you've completed that you've looked at on your transcript as well as in your course history on Student View. So what should be in green is all the classes that you have actually earned for credit and gotten a grade. Here in the middle column are the classes that you are currently in or have already added onto your planner for your future years of high school. Everything else that you haven't planned for is in black over here in this remaining column. So if I was planning for the next 2 years of my high school, I want to make sure that I'm adding civics or government, I'm adding a humanities class, and I'm also getting my fine and applied arts classes, etc. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let you play around. Are there any other details that I'm missing, Mr. Peterson?
Yeah, I thought of a few more things. Before you embark on this project, there's a couple resources that you might want to have open in your web browser. The first thing is the course guide, and you can navigate directly there by typing in frhscourseguide.org, or you can go to the Fossil homepage and it's right there under Quick Links. When you're in the course guide, you can search for courses by name. You can look up the flow charts of different departments. Say you're wondering how the math progression works, you'll see that right here, followed by the course descriptions, prerequisites, and all that good stuff. This is a great companion to the course planner tool that we're using. Another feature of the course guide is that we have multi-year course planning. So if you're wondering what some already packaged multi-year plans for the different career clusters and interest areas could be, we've made those for you already. It's really cool. Take, for example, business, marketing, and administration. Simply click that, and you can see an example that we put together. You can download these and modify it on your own. It's a working Excel template, just another way for you to be thinking ahead. But we really do think that this career cruising tool is useful and viable. It might be a bit of a bumpy ride as it's kind of a beta test for us. We're the first school in the district to be using this heavily, but we still think it's going to be very useful. So be forgiving with it if there are little glitches or differences or inaccuracies. Do not overreact. This is simply a planning tool to prepare for official registration in just a couple of weeks. Thanks a lot for your attention and time today. We really appreciate you working with us.
Have a great day.